aquí pues empezaría la segunda parte del programa de hoy, en el cual pues os traigo una entrevista a uno de los chavales que ha irrumpido en el mundo del subrace a nivel internacional, en el cual pues yo soy el primer sorprendido y que me ha dejado pues ahí impactado, porque no lo conocía realmente. O sea, le había visto el año pasado en la Carolina, pero no, bueno, no le di más importancia. Pero bueno, ya sabéis, estoy hablando de Shuri Araki, Shrimpy para los amigos, para el Instagram. El japonés que pues está dándolo todo, está a tope este año pues con varias pruebas a nivel top internacional, consiguiendo muy buenos resultados y sobre todo dejando una huella pues importante dentro de lo que es la competición. Es una entrevista grabada la que tengo, pues obviamente en Japón estamos en una diferencia horaria imposible, pero bueno, tengo ahí grabada. Así que os voy a dejar ahí con la entrevista. Se hablan de cosas muy interesantes. A ver, ya veréis que yo he aprendido muchísimas cosas y nada, espero que os guste. El chat está abierto, así que cualquier cosa podéis comentar y os voy respondiendo por ahí, ¿vale? Nos vemos a la vuelta. Venga, hasta ahora. Chao. All right, welcome Shuri and Taku to this new episode from Drafting.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and paying the attention of this calling. Hey, look who's behind. Hello.
My sister.
Your sister, huh? Okay. Is she a paddling too or not yet?
Yes, actually swims, dive, and paddle a little bit. She's 4.
Okay.
One more sister sleeping. She's sleeping, but she's 8.
I see. Okay. So the whole family is very early starts on the sports and
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. All right, so guys, I'm very happy to have this conversation with you because well, for me, I discovered you guys. Pretty much this year when I saw Shuri racing in the Carolina Cup and get so impressive. I used to watch the race and I saw you as well last year in the Carolina doing a very good race too. But I thought maybe was like just for because the conditions of the last year race was very tough. Maybe it was kind of a luck or whatever. But definitely no, you're not. You get into the strong field of the best racers in the world. And yeah, and I'm very curious about you. So I would like to maybe introduce a little bit yourself, where you're from, when you start on the paddleboarding. Yeah, a little bit of you.
自己紹介して。My name is Shuri Araki, and I will start stand-up paddle when 6 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
Very good. And you're from Japan, from a place called Okinawa.
Yes. Okinawa.
How is this place? Because I saw in the map is in the south of Japan, right?
Yes.
And what kind of conditions you used to have here for paddling?
日本語でもいい。どういうパドルのどういう環境かって沖縄。ダウンウィンドは。
Downwind. You mostly paddle in a downwind conditions.
Yeah, we are way south of Japan. It's almost like same latitude of Taiwan, of China, and 200 kilometers north to south, which is pretty long for the island. and the island shapes is very skinny. So we can go east and west coast by 30 minutes by car.
Okay.
And surrounded by, of course, the beautiful ocean and the tropical island, just like Hawaii.
Oh, really? It's like Hawaii?
Yeah, same fish, same tree.
Okay.
And the same temperature.
Nice.
Just the difference is the tide. Ocean tide, we have a big tide change.
All right.
So we can walk on the reef when it's low tide.
Yeah.
Which is very rare for Hawaii. Hawaii, even it's low tide, everybody can surf.
Yes.
For us, we walk on the reef and just get the shell. So we cannot surf on the low tide.
Okay, understand.
Yeah.
So the tides affect you a lot on the way you can enjoy the ocean.
Yes, when it's low tide, there's lots of lagoon.
Okay.
So we don't need to go river or the flat water.
Okay.
We can do flat water training.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, every day.
So that's interesting. Huh? You can, depending the time, you can have some conditions or totally opposite conditions. So working on flat water and open ocean and downwind. Very very good. And Taku, you are his coach. You are a sub racer, but you also a coach, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm not really coaching him, but I'm playing with him every single day.
Okay.
So we're the biggest rival. Also, the biggest friends, I think.
Good. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
and
nice.
I teach him when he's a little bit tired or like today, the wind shifted a little bit after he paddled out deep ocean. And when he was little, he couldn't read the conditions well. So I had to teach him to see the clouds, how the clouds moving, or sometimes big fish like a whale, sometimes turtles, they come up. So we have to watch out how they move, the animals.
Yeah, understand.
So I'm mainly teaching about the nature, not much about the paddling.
Okay. So it's more your coach, but not more coach than trainer, no?
Yes.
And a friend. You have a lot of knowledge of the environment, and that part is also very important.
Yes. Yes.
That's right. And how many times per week do you train?
1週間で5回。Five times.
Five times a week. Training in a water, or you combine water and in gym, for example, or training on gym?
No, not only ocean. Yeah,
only ocean. Okay, the ocean is the best gym to have to work out, huh?
And beach training. Yes.
Beach training? What kind of beach training you do?
Squat.
Okay. Okay.
Squat, jumping.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. It's good. Outside better always than inside close in a place. Huh? Very good. And do you practice any other sports to combine your workouts on paddleboarding?
We foiling, and yes.
You
foiling. Only, yes.
I can see you in your Instagram that you foil very very well as well, huh?
Thank you.
It's what do you prefer, foiling or supping?
Great. Very hard question, I think.
I can imagine. That's the reason I ask you.
Yeah, we foil a lot, and recently, like last 4 years,
Uh-huh.
actually, when he did the first Molokai to Oahu crossing, we can see the poster behind you.
Yeah.
That's the year he first crossed the Molokai channel by foil, not by SUP.
We will talk about that. I know we find each in Molokai in 2019. We never we didn't talk, of course, but I could see that. We will talk later about this. So.
Okay.
So for now, it's kind of 50-50, foil and supping, no?
Yes.
Okay. And what I can understand then that probably the best the discipline, the stand-up paddle discipline you prefer the most is the downwinding.
I love downwind. Yes.
But you also have a very you had a very good results in technical races, for example, in Costa Blanca a couple of weeks ago, but also at the Carolina Cup. So do you like as well the technical races?
Yes.
What is the main difference you find in between the downwind and the technical races?
テクニカルとダウンウィンドの違いは、ダウンウィンドは自然を見ることが大切になってくる。そしてテクニカルは人との勝負だから全然違う。Okay, if I do downwinding, I can only focus about the nature.
Understand.
Then I can be in front. But the technical, I have to deal with the people all the time.
Yeah.
So it's very different, but also more fun. Or not more fun, but they're both fun for me. Yeah, and also he said distance also has to deal with the people.
Yeah.
It's fun for me.
Yeah. Well, I can feel you are really connected with the environment and the nature, and all this connection helps you to deal with those conditions, and this is maybe one of the strongest part of your strength on the racing, on the sub racing. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I can feel it. I can feel it that this is one of the strengths, and definitely is something that it helps a lot when you can take benefit of what the ocean and all the environment actually. It helps and it's powerful. It's when you fight against and you don't take all the energies on your side, then it becomes harder. Very good. And how many paros foiling you applying on the sub on a sub? Because when I see you paddling, in somehow I can see you like you are on the board, but on the sub race board, but it looks like somehow you're using the board as a foiling board.
ホイールでパンプするように見えるってお前が漕ぐと。だからどういうふうにホイールをサップに生かしてんのって日本語で言う。
軸、ホイールはもう、ホイールをすることで軸が整うから、それがサップに影響している。
I think foiling helps me a lot about the center gravity. So no matter how skinny the stand-up race board is, I can get balance on any kind of ocean. So that's that's why I think I can do both well.
Yeah.
By foiling and stand-up paddleboard racing.
Yeah, I really get super impressive on your foil skills when you go on your goofy position on the board, but suddenly you switch and you go on regular position. So that's crazy. For me, it's hard to pump on a foil, and when I see you just switching and continue pumping, that blows my mind. It's crazy, and it's very impressive, and I think that you apply a lot of your foiling skills on a sub racing, and yeah, that's very interesting to think about how you can practice both sports and take benefits for the racings when you're competing. It's very interesting. When do you start competing on a paddleboarding? On a very young age, no? I could see you on 2017 participating in the PPG and winning the under age 12.
そうだね。優勝した時ね。Is that 2017?
17, I think. I could find that. But I don't know if it was the first race or maybe the first international race. I don't know.
2015年。When he raced the PPG, I think 2 more years before than 2017. Because when he won the Grom division, that was his third challenge for the PPG.
Okay. So you start competing very, very young. I mean, in 2017, you should have like 12 years. So if you raced 2 years before, that means at 9 years old, you start competing international.
Yes. Because that time, there are no kids race in Japan.
Okay. So that's the reason you should move to other countries.
Yes, and I was racing that time. And if there is a kids division with the open division, we can have more fun traveling.
Of course.
So we went to PPG.
Yeah, and do it very well, winning the division, and then I would like to have a short remembering about the races you have been, because even in your young age you participate in very one of the most important races in the world. Not only the PPG, also you participated in the Maui to Molokai on a sub racing on 2018 when you had only 12 years old, and definitely it is also very impressive. As we talk about, we said on 2019 you participate on the Molokai to Oahu. On a foil, and this time, yeah. I think you both paddling on a foil, right?
Yeah.
And I think Shuri beats you for 1 hour. Is that?
Yes. That year we both, I think, started foil downwinding.
Okay.
We first started foil surfing.
Yeah.
but the downwind foiling is more skill and very high risk if the wind changed. So we did it that Molokai year. Maybe we both started foil downwind Molokai on that year. And he took different course.
Yeah.
We are in the paddling in the beginning, but he went super nose.
Okay.
And I went straight down. And he just got the good line surf whole way down to the end. And passed a lot of people, include all the elites. He got, I think, 6th place in the elite division. 7th place. And I ended up stuck at the end on the Coco Head.
And
I had to paddle nearly an hour and a half on my prawn.
Yeah.
Against halfway, yeah.
I remember perfectly the entrance from the China walls to the finish line, all this upwind after the long race, exhausting and falling upwind this wind. It was crazy. But also the conditions for downwind were very good, right? For foiling as well. Huh?
Yeah. That was a good day. Very good day.
It was a very good day. Yeah, you already participate on the Molokai to Oahu before, right?
Yeah, long time. Very long time.
Very long time ago. And what do you think? You said that Shuri took another line, but do you decide the line, or the boat behind you, the captain of the boat, told you to take that line? How it was that?
で、言ったのか、それとも、伴走船から言われて言ったのか。自分で言った。Yeah, he said, I went by myself. Even the Escopo guys telling us go south and south, but I didn't understand the languages.
Okay.
And he has his mother, my wife, on the Escopo. That was the rule for him to let in the Molokai. So my wife was yelling at him by Japanese, but he didn't want to listen to the mom because he thought he knows better than her because she's not the paddler.
Okay.
So the captain, he is a Hawaiian.
Yeah.
But he knows the Molokai well, but he didn't know the foiling.
Yeah, that's true.
For foiling and stand-up paddling are completely different. So especially in the channel, so he just wanted to go higher and higher rather than going straight. That way he can surf down at the end when he gets tired.
Yeah.
Which was very successful line.
Definitely.
And, yeah, he passed, I think, 4 people along the China Wall by surfing.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember myself crossing, and of course, my captain was also giving me tips about the direction, because when you are starting the crossing, you can't see Oahu. You just can see the mountains a little bit. And for me, the feeling was like I'm blind, and I need to trust the eyes of the captain. And I remember perfectly when more or less at the halfway, it's supposed the currents comes from the south and should push you to get closer to the China walls.
Yes.
But at the end, this year the currents were it stays coming from the back, a little bit from the north, and I remember perfectly how tough it was to get close to the China walls, and and it was super hard. Not only because the upwind at the end, but to get into the bay, crossing with a wave cross it and the wind cross it to get into. And now, listening you, what the decision to take, it makes me also get more this approach about you and your skills, reading and understanding the nature. How powerful is on you, man. You have you're touched by God on this thing, or your dad helps you all these tools to get this, and it's very important. I'm so impressive about this skill, huh?
すごい選択をしたことがすごい。Thank you.
It's very impressive. And after that, of course, we have the pandemic, the COVID, and we stopped, and everything has stopped. I thought you continue training on your place and growing, no?
And I went to Australia. Australia.
Okay.
Yes. 12 Tower.
So 12 towers. Oops. Okay. I missed this information. Sorry. When was that? In 2021 or 2019?
19, I think.
19.
Yeah.
After crossing the Molokai, yeah?
Yes. After Molokai, we went Australia.
Okay.
And that's where I went to the college when I was young.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so I haven't been Australia since then. So maybe last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been Australia, but all my school friends and I used to be a lifesaver.
Okay.
So the lifeguard friends got really big. They have all kids the same age as me. So it was a really good trip for us. And our friend Noik Garu.
Ah, yeah, you met them.
Nick and his father, Olivier.
Okay.
We really good friend, and we heard that they are traveling to 12 towers. So he was, I think, 14.
14, huh?
He was 14, yes. And he did 12 towers for first time and got third.
Wow.
Behind Ty Jackson.
Okay.
Yes. And he beat all the adults, including me. I was 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got third. I think that is his first international elite results.
Very good. Very good. And then, well, you participate in the Carolina Cup. You get a very good results. And here in Costa Blanca, and also you've been in the nationals late last week, I think, no? You.
ISA の選考会どうだった? I got second.
Second,
yes.
At the nationals. And that give you the chance to go for the world championship?
So ISA. Yes.
Oh, congratulations! So you have a new appointment in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Very good. Congratulations! Let me know. Do you prepare the races specifically, making kind of a strategic or a plan, or how you do that when you go racing?
の作戦とかを立てるかっていうの。
まあ、お父さんと一緒に。
With my father,
I think, yes.
日本語に。
お父さんと一緒にそのコースとか作戦を立てている。
Every time we make a strategy together, and especially international event.
Yeah.
Because I have never been overseas. And I have a language barrier, so it's very hard to understand the languages.
Yeah.
So I work with my father a lot.
Okay.
And for Carolina Cup, last November was a storm, big storm came, and they changed the course.
Yes. It looks very, very hard race, huh?
Hard race and a very cold race.
Yeah.
And we didn't know until the morning that they switched the course.
Yeah.
And we are at the beach in the morning and nobody came. And everybody are preparing in the river, in the canal side.
Yeah.
And we don't know why people don't show up.
Oh.
So maybe 30 minutes before the start, I realized they changed the course. So we had to run with the board towards other side of the hotel.
Yeah.
And change the fin and had to make another plan because there are no ocean.
Yeah.
So our strategy was just made only 30 minutes before the start.
That's crazy.
It was a crazy day. So the last Carolina Cup in April, there was a normal course starting from ocean and finishing the ocean. So we made a strategy last November. That's the strategy we used in April.
I understand.
Yes, and it works well.
It works very well. I could see you on the leading park, most of the time, especially on the flat water section, and somehow it looks like you've been struggling to stay on the park. I don't know. Maybe it was because for me it was paying really attention on you, looking at you, how you've been paddling, and for me it was like, he's struggling. He maybe in very soon he can handle the pace and he follows the train park. But then you could made it till the end of the flat water section, and when it starts the downwind, the supposed downwind, it wasn't very strong downwind, but at the end it was some bumps, and you start really hitting and increasing your pace. So thinking about that after the race, I think that you've been very, very clever, because it looks like you've been studying the top elite guys, looking how they manage, and you've been like a student learning, waiting for your moment, for the part you like the most, the downwind. It was that what you did?
どうだったって。ずっと辛そうに見えてたけどついてて、最後はパワーが残ってたから、どういうふうにして前の選手を見て勉強したのか、生徒みたいにやってたのか、どういう感じだったのって日本語に。
まあそれもちっちゃい頃からやってるダウンウィンドの力も使ってドラフティングして体力を貯めて、でそれでまあ最後まで体力を取っておけたし、そのトップの選手と戦って、でマイケルもいたしノリックもいたから、それは本当にとてもいい経験になった。
I just did what I've been doing since I was kid. When I was kids, I was more little, more skinny. So I had to stay my dad's wake all time. Also, there are lots of friends paddling together in this island.
Okay.
So it was just normal for me, just different people.
Yeah.
Just stay with them and stay calm and relax. That's all my life. Almost whole my life is just like that. So it wasn't any special, just the normal.
Okay.
And of course, I love downwind the most. So when we hit the ocean at the end, I just did 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
That's
good.
how I raced it. Yeah.
Very good. And about the Costa Blanca in Alicante, we couldn't see very much the race because of the technical problems. But you've been on the big pack in front on the upwind section. It was a huge pack, actually, with a top 30 riders on the wall, and you've been there. But when we turned at the buoy, we couldn't see very much. You've been fighting with Esambri all the way back down to Alicante, or it was just at the end on the final sprint.
兄さんと会ったのはどこで？
最後のゴールの直前。
どのくらい？
V のところ。
When I saw Ethan, I was very close to the buoy at the end.
Okay.
So I was very far outside, almost where the ferry goes.
Yeah.
Then he said he thought that's the best line. He thought there is more swells coming in at the end.
Yeah.
That's why he went wider. But he went too wide because so many ferry comes. He didn't know.
Yeah, that's true. It was quite difficult and technical the downwind part in Costa Blanca. Different strategies, different lines we could see. Someone goes a bit more close to the shore, and someone's going to take the outside as you, Shuri. But at the end was quite technical, difficult to read the ocean and take really advantage. Did you feel that as well?
どう思った？中に行った人と外に行った人ってそれぞれあるけど、難しい日じゃなかったからとても何が正解かわからない。
いろいろ学ぶことはあって、やっぱりそのトップの選手と違うコースを行くっていうのは、まあ難しいことであった。それに予想してなかったフェリーの波もあったし、本当に難しいレースだった。
Yes, it was a very difficult day to navigate. I thought my line is the best, but it wasn't the best, I think.
No? You think so, huh? You think the more close to the shore was better?
Actually, he thought closer to the shore means away from the ferry wake against it.
Wow.
There is a ferry from the Santa Pola to the island, Tabaluca.
Yeah.
Those ferries blocking all the waters, all the swells. Not the ferry goes with us.
Yeah. Because the ferries coming back to Alicante goes even outside, more outside, and the wave that it should works, it doesn't get to you.
Yeah, and there are many escort boats.
Yeah.
Following our front pack, and those boats' wake are very helpful. But I was too late when I realized that wake, that swell. So I could get more closer to all those escort boats rather than nature swell.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes,
I understand. Very good. Very interesting. All this approach you get from the race. Okay, and at the end, after the long distance race, we had the technical race and another very impressive race from you. Starting actually, I'm very pleasure to share with you the starting line. I was also competing at the final.
Yes, good job.
Thank you. And I'm very glad for that, because I could say in the future I race with you one day. So I'm very happy for that. And we could see you a very good performance as well on the race. We talked about the technical races before, and that's difficult to manage when you fight against other people, because we can't control them, of course. But actually, I could see you looking again the video, the race after it. When you at the second part of the course, you're starting to increase your pace again. It was the strategy to wait for the downwind section, this little downwind cross and downwind again to reach the finish line, where you push it, you give it all the energy you have. Was that like that?
どうだった？そのダウンウィンドを狙ってたように見えた。
その通り。
Yes, exactly. I was waiting. I was waiting and waiting until I get chance. So I wasn't in the front, but I was always aiming the chance, waiting for the chance. Yes.
Of course. And you get and it pay off to stay there, trying, because the last buoy you came behind Martin Bitri, and he was a little bit turning wide. Huh? You close the turn, and you start sprinting, and you get close at the same level with him, no? And when you jump, guys, and you run, he fell. He fell in the water. But you also are a good runner. Do you practice the running as well?
Yes.
Ah, man.
ランニングはどのくらいやってる？
My father was life saving. I running every day.
Okay.
Yes.
And you used to run in the water. I can see your frog running, moving, lifting your legs to run faster into the water. It's also very good skill, huh?
Yes.
It's very, very impressive too. Okay, very good, guys. We have been talking about a lot of things, very interesting. All of it we have been talking, and well, I only can, if to finish, I would like to ask you, what is the plan for the next race? What is the plan for this year?
今年は次の計画。
Next race is Santa Monica.
Okay. The APP, yeah?
Yes.
Very good.
何があるの？
And Santa Monica is downwind, right?
Is it?
Typical surface.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Yeah, you like that conditions, huh? Yeah, you like it. Very good.
And London.
Oh.
APP London.
Okay. So you're gonna follow as well the APP tour?
Yes.
Okay.
And ICF and ISA.
Both world champions in Poland and in Puerto Rico?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, you're gonna be on the big events this year, then, huh?
He just loves traveling now.
Okay.
He just graduated junior high school last March.
All right.
And that Japanese law, until graduation of the junior high school, we must attend the school almost every day.
Yeah.
but now he's in high school.
Mm.
And online high school he chose.
Okay.
That way he can study any place.
Yeah.
And that just started from last April.
Okay.
Carolina. Yes. So now he can travel anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And he like to challenge. And APP is when he was little, like 5 years old.
Okay.
There was APP that time, like a Waterman League in Japan.
Ah, yeah. I saw a picture of you meeting Casper.
Casper. Yes.
It was that event, right?
Yes.
I first met Casper.
Okay.
Since that day, he wanted to just get in APP long time.
Uh-huh.
And just a dream came true last November, first Carolina Cup.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yes. Now he wants to go see different APP races.
Uh-huh. Okay.
As well as big international competition that his friend and also he admires a lot Noik, our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noik just won 2 gold medals last year.
I know.
And he was watching by live.
Uh-huh.
And now he wants to challenge ICF as well.
Uh-huh. And you plan to compete at the ICF on the elite division or a junior division?
Elite division.
An elite division, huh?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. It's that last year in Hungary was a big event. It was a very, very nice event. We enjoyed a lot. I was there as well, and all of that was amazing. And I hope to see you in Poland then too. I'm gonna try to be there as well,
Yes.
competing in my division, master division. I'm already old, so I'm gonna compete with in the master. But yeah, I really hope to see you there. All right, guys. So, wow, it's a 45 minutes chat. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish all your best for the next races. Stay working hard like you're doing, but definitely enjoying what you're doing because you spread this energy, man. You spread all this nature energy you get from your place, and it's very nice to see you. And you too, guys. You're very kind. So it's such a nice pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. We appreciate it too. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And
in Poland, maybe.
I hope so. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Bueno, pues nada. Aquí termina la entrevista con Shuri Araki y su padre Taku. Ya veis, para mí una pasada conocer esta gente, conocer este chaval y todo lo que han contado, ¿no? Me parece fascinante pues esta capacidad que ha adquirido con el tiempo, pues entrenando en su zona, en su región, aprendiendo de todo el conocimiento que su padre le transmite y de la naturaleza y cómo lo aplica. Esta capacidad de leer el mar, de leer las condiciones y sacarle provecho me parece una cualidad impagable, algo que realmente marca una diferencia respecto a las otras gente que no lo tiene. Vamos, me parece fascinante. Y bueno, pues eso también, el estilo de vida que tienen y todo el futuro que tienen por delante. Una entrevista apasionante con donde se ha aprendido pues, realmente muchas cosas interesantes y bueno, que pues muy contento de poder tener la entrevista, tener la posibilidad de entrevistarlos para ir viendo luego pues cómo va evolucionando. Pues este chaval que cuenta a tan joven edad ya está cosechando pues tanta experiencia y buenos resultados. Así que bueno, espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado tanto como yo. Y bueno, acabamos el programa de hoy. Muchas gracias, Paco, por tu comentario. Pues eso, 1 hora y media llevamos ya de programa, un poquito más largo igual que el último, pero bueno, bien merecida la pena pues estar ahí. Como siempre, el programa queda ahí colgado en Twitch para que se pueda ver. Y luego pues los cuelgo en YouTube porque no se puede... Bueno, el Twitch lo borra a cabo de un par de semanas, creo. Así que nada, los tengo en YouTube. Así que cuando queráis recuperarlo o volver a escucharlo, pues que sepáis que lo tenéis en YouTube también, ¿vale? David, muchas gracias también por tu comentario. Nada, otro fin de semana que nos viene también con varias carreras que habrá que seguir, que habrá que estar atento y nada, os espero pues para la próxima semana aquí a todos para seguir hablando de más uy, va, que se me dispara la música. Pues eso, para seguir hablando de paddle surf y hablando de todas las novedades que hay, las carreras y todo lo que sucede. Así que bueno, pues nada, como siempre os digo, no os perdáis, si no os queréis perder nada, pues engancharos aquí al drafting, que voy a ir explicándolo. Así que nada, un abrazo fuerte, que tengáis feliz San Juan, ¿vale? Y nos vemos en unos días. Hasta luego.
Just a little bit the real